Welcome to our latest news update. Today we will be discussing some interesting and unusual stories from around the world. First up, Kid Rock has been promoting a new seltzer drink that has ties to a transgender partnership. Yes, Arnold Schwarzenegger has taken matters into his own hands and filled a pothole in lap. And Robbie reveals that she thought her Barbie script would be rejected by Hollywood. We'll also be taking a look at the latest news from The Hollywood Reporter. And finally, we'll be uncovering the Untold truth of was wrong. So without further ado, let's get started. Good evening, everyone. Today we have an interesting news article from Newsweek. Kid Rock promotes new Seltzer With Ties to Transgender Partnership. In this article from Newsweek, we see that Kid Rock has promoted Happy Dad Seltzer, a company which has partnered with transgender figure Caitlyn Jenner in the past.
Well, I guess Kid Rock is finally happy with his drink choice. He's gone from Bud Light to Happy Dad. Maybe he's just trying to keep up with the times.
It's interesting to see how companies are partnering with transgender figures. It shows that society is becoming more accepting of the love community.
Yes, and it's important to note that Caitlyn Jenner has been criticized within the love community for her controversial stances on matters like same-sex marriage and transgender female athletes.
Well, I guess you can't please everyone. But it's good to see that Kid Rock is promoting a drink that supports the transgender community.
I wonder if Happy Dad Seltzer will make me as happy as it makes Kid Rock.
Let's not forget that many conservative figures have called for a boycott of Bud Light, with Jenner herself urging people to switch to Happy Dad.
It's interesting to see how companies are responding to the culture wars over gender identity. We've seen other brand partnerships from companies like Jack Daniels and Hershey's.
I wonder if we'll see a Hershey's chocolate bar with Caitlyn Jenner's face on it next.
Maybe we'll see a Happy Dad Seltzer with Kid Rock's face on it. I'm sure that would make him even happier.
From Seltzer to Schwarzenegger, we're switching gears from a bubbly partnership to a fulfilling action hero. Hold on tight, folks. Well, looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger is taking matters into his own hands. Literally. I mean, I've heard of citizen activism, but this is taking it to a whole new level.
It's definitely a creative way to get the city's attention. I mean, if the former governor is out there filling potholes, maybe the city will finally take action.
It's interesting to see how one person's actions can inspire others to take action. It's like a domino effect.
I guess we can add road repairman to Arnold to his own. I mean, he's already been bodybuilder, actor, and governor. What's next, Mayor of Brentwood?
I'm impressed that he knew how to use packaged concrete. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
It's great to see someone with Arnold's influence using his platform to make a positive change in his community. Maybe we can all learn something from him.
It's unfortunate that it took a celebrity to bring attention to this issue. Potholes can cause serious damage to cars and even lead to accidents.
I'm glad to see that Mayor Bass has a plan to address the issue. I mean, we can't have Arnold filling every pothole in the city. He's got other things to do, like make Terminator sequels.
But in all seriousness, it's inspiring to see someone take action instead of just complaining about a problem. Maybe we can all take a page out of Arnold's book and start fixing things ourselves.
From potholes to Hollywood rejection, it seems like even Arnold Schwarzenegger and Robbie have something in common. They're not afraid to take matters into their own hands.
Breaking news, folks. Robbie thought the Barbie script would be rejected by Hollywood. In this article from Variety, Robbie revealed that she was shocked when the satirical comedy was greenlit. Can you believe it?
I can't say I'm surprised, Barrett. The Barbie trailer was all over my social media feed. It looks like it's going to be a wild ride.
I must say, I never thought I'd see the day when a movie about Barbie and Ken traveling from dreamland to the real world would be made. It's almost as if we're living in a parallel universe.
Well, Albert, Hollywood has always been known for its creativity and willingness to take risks. You've spread your weight and Noah Baumbach behind the script. I have no doubt it will be a hit.
I just hope they don't ruin my childhood memories of playing with Barbie dolls. I mean, I had a Barbie dream house and everything.
Speaking of dreams, I wonder what kind of technology they'll use to bring Barbie's dreamland to life. Maybe we'll see Santa cars flying around.
Well, Alon, I'm sure you'll be happy to know that the laws of physics won't be violated in the making of this movie. But who knows? Maybe they'll invent a new kind of physics just for Barbie.
All jokes aside, it's great to see Hollywood taking risks and pushing boundaries. It's important to have diverse representation in media, and I'm glad to see Barbie is doing just that.
I just hope they don't mess up the Barbie and Ken romance. I mean, they're the ultimate power couple. Move over, Beyonce and Jay's.
Well, Margaret Robbie may have underestimated Hollywood's love for plastic. But speaking of things that are plastic and fantastic, let's check in with the Hollywood Reporter. Well, it seems like the Mandalorian is having a rough time. I guess even in a galaxy far, far away, things can go wrong.
It's surprising to see such a beloved show getting so much criticism. I wonder what's causing it.
Perhaps the show is experiencing an identity crisis, like me when I tried to be a musician.
Or maybe the show is just losing its way, like when I tried to make a flamethrower.
According to this article from the Hollywood Reporter, the complaints are ranging from plotting and dialogue to unconvincing special effects to jarring kingness.
Well, I guess Lizzo, Christopher Lloyd, and Jack Black didn't quite fit in with the Star Wars universe.
It's interesting to see how fans are reacting to the increased screen time for Bo-Katan. It seems like some fans are not happy with the shift in focus.
I guess you could say that the show is not meant to show anymore. Bo-Katan's show featuring Din Djarin and Grogu who just follow her around.
It will be interesting to see how the show ends the season. The last 2 episodes are directed by Rick Famuyiwa, who has a track record of delivering strong episodes.
And now, from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood to the blood and gore of ancient Rome, we bring you the untold truth of Was Rome. Get ready for some serious drama, folks.
Breaking news, folks. Was Rome was one of the most expensive series ever created, with a cost that may have reached as high as $110 million for the first season. That's a lot of money for some gladiator fights and to guess.
But you have to admit, the sets were pretty impressive. I mean, they really went all out with the ancient Roman architecture.
Yes, but let's not forget that the Bo had a little help from their friends across the pond. The Black may have contributed less, but they still played a part in bringing this epic series to life.
And let's not forget about the talented actors who brought these characters to life. Kid Mickey's portrayal of Lucius Lornes was particularly impressive.
It's interesting to note that even though Rome had a higher budget than Game of Thrones, the latter went on to become a cultural phenomenon. Maybe it's not all about the money after all.
I think what made Rome stand out was its unapologetic approach. It wasn't afraid to be bold and take risks. And that's what made it so compelling to watch.
It's amazing to think that the 2 show could cost more than some small countries' ifs. Maybe we should have hired a boat to build a large hydrant collider.
But in all seriousness, it's impressive that Bo was able to pull off such a massive undertaking. And the fact that they partnered with the Beck shows that they were willing to collaborate to make it happen.
Well, it looks like they had to foot most of the bill for Rome. I guess the Beck was too busy funding Dr. Who and Sherlock to chip in.